it's World Mental Health Day, and I thought I'd pop on real quick because mental health is very, very important. And during the strike, it's hard for some of us to keep our morale up and our mental health in check, especially for people like me with autism and ADHD who thrive on routines and schedules that we don't necessarily create, but we do better within the structure. And so it's just like the first week of summer vacation, which for a lot of people who are neurodiverse is not a gift. In fact, it's kind of hell until you realize, you know, what routines and things you're going to put in place for yourself, and you start to get into your own schedule and kind of get a pattern going. But that transition from working to not working is not something that's easy for a lot of us who are neurodiverse, and a lot of neurotypical people as well, I would assume. So I'm here tonight in my pajamas eating potatoes at 10:23 in the evening because I just got back from taking my kid to soccer. And I wanted just to touch base and say that, guess what? It's okay if you're not okay. Today or any other day. I've really struggled this week. I call myself a potato when I get to the point where I just kind of want to like bed rot, and I don't even want to binge stuff. Like when I'm not even in the mood to crochet or create sarcastic graphic designs to bash the government, and when the whole idea of world domination doesn't seem nearly so important, you know, I just become kind of a potato. And yesterday I had a potato day. I got nothing done. Today was better. I got out of bed at a reasonable hour. I got some laundry done. I took my kid to an appointment. It was a better day because I had things to do. Also dealing with the financial end of this, I mean, I'll be completely honest, is brutal. Because like our next paycheck would typically, we get paid once a month, and so it would typically coming out in a couple of weeks. So, you know, my money tends to get a little tighter as the month progresses, but there's no refresh coming this time. And so we're trying to be a lot more careful with things, and Thanksgiving weekend and trying to buy a turkey, and it's just, you know, little things that aren't little, right? And so I just want to say, if that's you as well, I see you. You are not alone in this. This sucks. This sucks ducks. I mean, there's somebody asked me tonight at soccer. Actually, they were very kind about how they asked it, but they're like, "So what are you doing with your time without your kids?" Right? And I just about cried right then and there again, because I miss my students. I miss my routine. I miss my sense of purpose because, well, for some of us, this isn't just a job. It becomes sort of our identity, right? I'm a teacher. I'm a musician. I'm a mother. I'm a soccer mom. These are my identifying, you know, core who I am. And when we lose that, even if it's temporary, you have to give your brain and your emotions and all of that time to catch up. And just have to keep reminding myself that feelings are not facts. The lighting is spectacular because my TV just switched to its fish screensaver. Um, but, you know, like thoughts are not facts. And I have to remind myself that all the time. And they also are not permanent. So even if I'm having dark thoughts or my racing thoughts or those sorts of things that many of us deal with and just don't talk about, some of my inner dialogue is just remember this isn't going to be forever. And I'm really lucky I have a supportive partner, my husband, and he does the sweetest things, which you would normally expect any husband to do, but with my history, I haven't had humans in my life who've treated me as well as this man does. And by that I mean with just like basic respect for your wife. He's such a good husband, and that's made all the difference for me, not just the financial end, knowing that the rent will be paid and that my car payment is still going to be paid, and those sorts of things. But just knowing that there's that stability and there's someone in your corner. And I wish that for everybody. And I know that that is not a lot of people's reality. And my heart goes out especially to like the first year teachers, because like, guys, thank God we waited till after October 1st for that to call the strike, because like that meant that you guys got a paycheck, because like teachers don't get paid until the end of the first month, and our benefits, I mean, they start September 1st, but if you're a new teacher, you can't start claiming them until after September 30th. So there's a lot of things that we rely on to pay our bills and to take care of ourselves, that if we'd gone on strike earlier in September, a whole pile of first year teachers and people moving in between contracts, they would have been left in the cold. So I'm grateful for that, but I hate being on strike, and I hope it's over soon. And on World Mental Health Day, I just wish you all a loving and supportive environment, and I hope that you are doing what you need to do for you. And for me, that's eating potatoes at 9:30 at night. So I'm going to go back to that. And I'm wishing you all a better tomorrow.